Okay, I got caught in the act. I was gonna quickly backtrack to outskirt stands to stock up on Pokeballs in between parts, but then this popped up just as I was about to sneak my way back in. So let me just give it a moment to sync things up, and then we'll figure out what to do. So where is Miror B? He's actually somewhere new this time. Do I do it now or do I finish the key layer though? So here we are. I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking of actually going in with the shell weaving. I was gonna use this as an opportunity to get some experience with everyone, but why not? It feels like I haven't really had enough time to play around with this weaving as is anyways. So welcome for another edition of Pokemon XG Next Gen. Oh, you have to actually talk to the elevator later. For a place that's glittering and bright, it doesn't feel right for a guy like me. It's the right place for our boss Miror B. He's right at home at a place like this. Darn it, the Pokemon Battle CDs aren't real. We couldn't swipe them if we tried. Sim CDs. Man, I wish that Sims were real, let alone Sim Pokemon. But nope. Not even the simulation is a real simulation. It's all a figment of our imagination. I'm glad that Miror B decided to finally come around here because on top of getting a Shadow Pokemon taken care of, it'll allow me to show off more sets of Regum Coliseum without dedicating an entire episode to just the Regum Coliseum. I may have also just realized that I'm not exactly in the headspace for commentary. I just was going through my backlog for Pokemon XG, realizing that I pretty much edited and queued up, or edited, uploaded, and queued up all the videos that I have of Pokemon XG at the time. So I had nothing left to edit. So here we are, trying to get another Pokemon XG recording session going, and I'll be honest, I was just about to give up on it due to the various failed attempts it took to get everything working correctly. I'm not even sure exactly what was so different about this that made it a successful attempt, but I won't complain. Really, I'm hoping to get back to at the very least uploading this once a week, and the only way that's going to be possible is if the game decides to cooperate with me. Oh, you really are just clinging on to that Shadow Pokemon in the dairy back, aren't you? Well, let's see if Shadow Trip does a little bit more to you. You may float in the air, you may be Magnus, but I'm assuming a piece of metal is at least slightly more accurate than whatever we were previously facing off against. Dang, did that Shadow Armor do anything? Wait, Shadow Armor is probably only good against Shadow Pokemon. To be fair, this is the least amount of time in between recording sessions that I've had in a while. But it still has been a few days, and apparently there's enough time to forget a brand new item. Bonsai, I guess it's up to you to clean up the house. I wonder if this will work on Magneton, because it's a Shadow move, but Steel typically resists things like Toxic. But will it be just, is it immune to all Toxic, or just because all Toxic effects are tied to Poison-type moves? This is about as safe an environment as I can think of to try that out. Oh, that's right, you're a Steel type. I guess our invisible wall has to have some cracks in it somewhere. Nope, it's just flat out immune. Better to find it out now than later, I suppose. I guess I got sound kind of generous. There's not really too many people left on our team that really even want to take a electric type move. Well, there's the Shadow Pokemon. I'll admit, I kind of forgot that Shadow Politoed was one of the ones we still had to collect. Guess I'm still fixated on that Electabuzz. Oh boy, you know what that means? That's me just coming to the realization that this won't be the last time that we deal with Miror B. I'm a little... Oh wow, it's only level 38. Yeah, I should be careful. Maybe I'll just go for Hyper Voice to be on the safe side. Meanwhile, I guess the best I can do is keep... So the saying, the best I can do is chip away at this Politoed. Just get a gauge of how much everything will do. Thank you! Thank you for the free power boost, I suppose. Isn't Shadow Slap... Isn't Shadow Slap something that only works the first attempt? Okay, I knew the power boost was gonna play some role. I didn't think it would be that much. I really pushed my luck. Oh, I really pushed my luck there. Here's the deal. I mean, as much as I still need to showcase the rest of these Coliseum battles at some point in time, I ain't exactly feeling up to going through an entire Coliseum just to do it a second time in a row just for another chance at Miror B. Cool, that's right. There's no running in the Shadow Pokemon games. I'm gonna just do some... I'll see you all in a bit. Wait, where did Miror B go? He always appears at the beginning of the battle. His cronies were right there earlier. So where is Miror B? You know what? I could just reset. But just to make sure, I am going to reset, or I'm gonna go for this first round and just make sure that he's not hiding in like the second battle or something. Man, I am not a fan of this Slowbro. Not going to lie. Ariana, my friend, you are a big sumo wrestler. Surely this grass knot move will do a good chunk of damage to you. I was actually half expecting it not, but I'm glad it actually did. Oh my lord, these berries are really being annoying. I swear I never get this much use when I use the berry. But when my opponent uses a berry, it triggers at just the right time to practically heal them up to full. I was gonna say, if that was your last Pokemon, maybe I'll just go boom, but... Kinda looking to be a bit more than just your last Pokemon. I have decided, if nothing else, you all been waiting to see the Shadow Boom. I think it's about time delivering the Shadow Boom. It's just a matter if I want to wait until the last Pokemon or this Pokemon. In the meantime, I'll meet you back when I'm done toxic stalling this thing. You know what? Screw it. Tonight, we go boom. There you go, folks. There's the Shadow Boom that you missed seeing because I am good with the game, and or at least the part of the games that involve catching the Pokemon. Now for the big moment of truth of if Miror B is even still in this area. He should be. His cronies are even still on screen right now. But I don't know why he wasn't in the first battle. There he is! I guess it's just been so long I forgot he could be in the second battle. Let's music play indeed. And I was gonna save this tangent for after we get from Miror B, but we're already... Oh! He's got the other Shadow Pokemon this time too. Of course, when I'm prepped for trying to catch the Politoed again. I should probably just get both his Shadow Pokemon now rather than later, because a level 38 Pokemon is only going to get harder to catch the longer I wait to catch it. And sorry about promising story timing and putting it off again, but I do not want to make the same mistake as last time. So I am going to just focus on the task at hand of getting this Electabuzz without any unnecessary casualties. Dang, that's a really good fake out. I don't know if that puts it into Rock Tomb KO range. Oh, cool, that's right. Grass Flying type versus Grass Fighting type. Not my brightest hour. The good news is that Talon Swift will definitely be able to take care of this no problem. The bad news is that do I go for turn 1 Tailwind, or do I... Actually, I don't need the speed that bad, but I'm gonna go for it anyways, because I feel a little more comfortable with using Hyper Voice to finish, to get into catching range than I do with something else. Rain Dance, Jump Fluff. Interesting stress, but I mean, it's Miror B. I feel like it'd be kind of weird if he was running Sunny Day. Guess what's stronger than Rock Tomb from a Breloom? A Hyper Voice from my Jolteon. Well, I wanted a video to edit, and oh boy do I have a video to edit. Alright. This time I'm gonna leave it in, Failed Attempt or Not, so we might as well show off the old lady's Coliseum battle. It'll finally get me a chance to talk about some of the things I was hoping to talk about. Like for one, as of recording this, I finally got I uploaded a trailer for a Golden Sun mod I made not too long ago. Past month ago or so, I made a mod called Golden Sun QOL. It feels like a stretch to call it a mod though, because it's mostly just some of the features from Dawn of Jin that I thought might improve a standard vanilla playthrough. So I got that up, and while I had the mod up for a little bit, I never got around to making a trailer for that, nor the challenge run mod that I made not much or a little bit afterwards. I decided to make the trailer for the Golden Sun QOL first, since there's less features to it, so it's simpler to make. Okay, weird choice saving your Trick Room setter upper for the end there, but okay. The part I love about this is now I'm not going to be able to finish it off before it gets a light screen. And that was a really long tangent to say that yesterday I got around to actually looking at the comments, and I also just at that point realized just how crazy the whole mod took off. To the point that I pretty much spent several hours into the night, and then 2 hours this morning, just reviewing all the comments that were on it and responding back to it. That's a nasty play. Trying to lower my guard and thinking that I didn't have anything that could actually properly prepare for you, just to hide. What I'm trying to say is try to hide away your poison type move. So I let my guard down. Very, very sneaky play. But yeah, thanks for everyone that was supporting that mod release, the trailer. It really didn't deserve it. I've done so many better things and released so many better, planning on making so many better things. But I'm not gonna hide away from the appreciation of it all. And cool, I guess we're just gonna see every trainer this time around in a vain attempt to actually see Miror B. I guess it gives me more time to talk. And if only Breloom was out here. I mean, I could set up and then bring Breloom out here, but feels like that might be a little bit risky with a Whale Ward. Especially in a single battle. Could be worse. Let's see. There's definitely more I want to talk about that. So, I guess I'm blaming him a little tired tonight because I'll admit I was up a bit later than I typically would be. Just responding to everything regarding that. Oh, there's something else I want to talk about, but completely blanking on it at the particular moment. Not that I need a Tailwind to outspeed a Whale Ward, but we take what we can get. I mean, if your entire team is... Knock on wood! Knock on wood, the Tailwind is more helpful than I thought. It just needed to last one more turn. I don't think it's the end of the world, though. It all depends on what you have left. Because I do have priority. Okay, that is definitely not getting a Mach Punch. Breloom should outspeed it. And I keep forgetting that Spore is useful outside of catching Shadow Pokemon. Couldn't think of a more prime opportunity to set that up if I tried. I guess it's pretty much become my venting / rambling table. I do feel bad that I can't even say that I feel bad that people took the QL literally. I mean, like, despite trying to hide it, it is an abbreviation for quality of life. So it's not too shocking for people to expect the quality of life feature. Come on, I cannot believe that your held item was a Leche Berry and not a Focus Sash. Oh, it's Drain Punch, not Mach Punch. I don't know why I thought I had Mach Punch. It'll get the job done either way, though, I suppose. But yeah, like, I do gotta admit, QOL wasn't really made from the ground up to be a quality of life mod. That's just the fact that it had some quality of life features, that was the best name I could think of for it. But it's mostly just taking some of the features I liked from Dawn of Jin, the other major Golden Sun project I have in mind, and incorporating them into a more vanilla Golden Sun setting for people that would appreciate those features but want to experience the game to as close as the original experience as possible. And I'll admit, I was just making the trailer to get out something easy, because I knew I had to make a trailer, still had to make a trailer for quite a few projects that I've released, but don't have the trailer for. But like Dawn of Jin is the main thing that I'm working on. I don't think that was the point I was getting at, but I still have to make a trailer for that, for the quality of life mod and the challenge pack. And just because there's less going on with quality of life, that just seemed like the simpler one to make, so I decided to make that first. Definitely wasn't expecting it to get as much, if not more, reception than Dawn of Jin itself. It doesn't feel like to me that it deserves it. I am appreciative of all the support it's been getting, of course, but I also completely understand the sentiment when people are getting it randomly recommended, and to them the changes that are made barely feel like they make an impact. I guess the whole point of the story is that the whole release of this mod has had me going through a lot of mixed emotions of how to respond to it. And you know what? I'm sorry, Swimmers B. I can't think of any way to tangent out of this story than just go for a big explosion and get it out of my system. You probably wouldn't be surviving too long after that thunder anyways. Scratch that. You won't even be surviving the thunder. Yeah, this is probably the perfect time to explode. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna guess that your shadow Pokemon is not the Politoed, since the Politoed is out here already. Oh, come on! That was a super effective explosion! You're no wall. You have no right to be surviving that. If nothing else though, that should open up the door to the shadow Pokemon. Whichever. Oh, cool. You had one more Ludicolo hiding in the back. Because of course you did. Let's just go for what will get the Politoed out of here and... C-Bomb's still neutral, it should still do a decent amount. Let's see how much this does. And now the Shadow Pokemon should come out of hiding. After we watch the attack animation. Oh, it's just double Politoed. Now I'm just nervous as heck about going for Hyper Voice, because it always keeps doing more damage than I give it credit for. It is being divided between two Pokemon though. There's no way this one kills it. It only knocked it out before because I already did some chip damage to it. So, out of the picture with you. Yeah, not even close. I guess a lightning rod kinda made it stronger than it would appear. That being said, kinda nervous to repeat history. Also, it's my imagination, or is that Politoed like 3 levels higher than the first time I attempted to snag it? Today. Okay, if I really want something that will definitely not knock it out, then I see no reason not to go for the hidden power. Because I am not wasting my Ultra Balls on you. I'm saving those Ultra Balls I bought for Cypress Key Lair. Also, I just realized I'm going through a Coliseum battle. I could just save it for... I should have put an amulet coin on someone so I could get all my money back that I spent on Ultra Balls and all that. And I went off here because, especially with all the failed attempts, this is definitely more than a half-hour video, but we're almost done with the Coliseum. We just have the finals. Alright, here goes something. I am a TV weather reporter. This battle's gonna go from sunny to a sunny day. I wonder if they kept her gimmick intact. Back to the one-on-one, I see. I guess Gale Swift is still gonna get plenty of time in the prime light. You probably have P booth, and we're never gonna find out. Well, at least that could have been more devastating with recoil damage. Yeah, no, I have priority. This time and all the time. Yeah, I guess I should, since I started talking a little bit about my... I forgot about the life orb recoil. It's okay. It's okay, isn't it? Sure, Talon Swift is once again the most underleveled Pokemon on our team, but he's used to it. As I was saying though, I should probably clear it up since I went a little into it. Like, technically, even though technically it's still accurate that Donjin is my current focus with Golden Sun, even that's kind of been put on the back burner for a little bit because I'm not sure if you all remember that little Paper Mario mod that I made for the Game Jam. But I am still, even though I took a bit, let that sit in the back burner for quite a few months, I am still determined to actually get it released, so I decided a couple months or so ago that I was going to shift the majority of my modding focus on that to hopefully get it done before I lose interest in working on it, because it's been sitting way too close to being done for way too long. As I'm recording this, I am kind of just like polishing it up. A lot of the work I still want to do before releasing it basically boils down to polish. I'm gonna be upfront, not gonna be perfectly polished, especially from a visual standpoint, because there's a lot of aspects of Paper Mario modding that I just feel done with. And visual work is one of those. And part of the reason I've been so hush-hush about it, despite working on it so long, is that I'm worried about overhyping it. The thing goes on hiatus for almost half a year, and I'm worried that people are going to expect more of it than what it is. Because it's not that I've been working on it for half a year. I've basically been working on it very casually for 1 month, then took like a 5-month break, and then started working back on it for another 2 months. But dang it, that is going to be done, as close enough to being done that I feel confident that I'm not going to be seriously working on Donjin until I at least get that Paper Mario project done to a point that I'm happy to release it with. Not to the point where I'm being done with it, because I do feel like Sweet Expedition, the mod I'm working on, is going to be the last time I work with Paper Mario. Oh, new focus sash is nice. But yeah, I don't think the release Sweet Expedition is going to be the last time I work with Paper Mario, but I do feel confident in stating the fact that Sweet Expedition is going to be my last Paper Mario mod. My first and my last, technically. At the moment, I've just been way too interested in Golden Sun, especially Dawn of Jin, that I want to put as much time as possible into Dawn of Jin. I just don't feel, and I would feel a lot more better about shifting the focus that way once I get Sweet Expedition completed. Okay, that's enough rambling. This has definitely been a long episode in of itself. Hopefully that tangent, completely unrelated to Pokemon, wasn't too off top. Was still of some interest. But can episode or not, this is the end of it. So thanks again for tuning in. And I'll see you for the next one, where, unless we get interrupted by Miror B again, we're gonna go back to finishing up Cypress Key Lair. Until then, take care.